677 reps, 678 reps, 679 reps, 947 crossover back fly. Oh, hi there. Hey, welcome to the Stretchy Band program. Hello and welcome to the Stretchy Band program. This is a program designed not necessarily as a workout program, but as a program to help you relieve some stress in your body and to help you with maintaining good posture throughout the day. We now know that sitting can be unhealthy for us, and so this program, i.e. not an exercise program, but designed again to relieve some stress in your body. It's designed to help with your posture control by strengthening some of those muscles that are involved with posture control, and to help with your wrist in mobility and relief of stress. There are three basic components to the Stretchy Band program. One, there's stretching for the upper body and lower body, lower back. Two is some easy resistance exercises using the stretchy bands, and they're different colors, and each color equates to a certain resistance, and there's no telling what those resistances are. However, with the stretching of the bands, the longer you stretch them out, the more resistance they create. And the third area I want to focus on is for wrist and relaxation of the wrist, strengthening of the wrist, and mobility of the wrist, which folks that sit a lot and use the computer, we spend a lot of time tapping those keys with our fingers, and our wrists need some relief. By design, as I stated earlier, this is not an exercise program, but it is some exercises that will help you relieve some stress in the workplace. So there'll be some stretchy bands around your workplace, either at the copier, where a lot of people congregate to do copies, so you can do a couple stretches while you're there, or a couple of resistance exercises, or you can grab a stretchy band and take it back to your workplace, your own workspace, and on a break you can do some exercises. And I'll make a recommendation as far as the number of sets and repetitions. So again, it's going to be all variable depending upon you, the individual, but it's really designed to help you and help you relieve some stress in the major areas, which is our upper back and our shoulders, our neck, our low back, our hamstrings. And so it's just some fun, easy exercises that you can do. Takes a couple minutes here and there, and they will benefit your body. As I stated, each exercise will be explained fully. We'll have a video demonstration of it. There'll be voiceover talking about the exercises, where to have your posture, where to do this with your hands, how to do the exercise. And I'll even use slow motion if I need to make sure that it's easy to understand. So these are not complicated exercises. They're all basic exercises to work each individual part of your body in a nice, relaxing manner. So this is the Stretchy Band program. You are the first work group in the city that's getting this type of program, and who knows, if this goes viral, you may be a trendsetter in all over the city, people having stretchy bands in the workplace, relieving stress, increasing the strength of the muscles a little bit, and becoming more productive in the workplace. So again, this program is designed for you. It's designed for you to relieve stress in your body and make you more productive and have you feel better throughout the day. Stretchy band shoulder stretch. This is one of the most important stretches we can do for our shoulders and upper back. Grasp a stretchy band wider than your shoulders. The motion, while keeping your elbows straight, rotate arms up and over the head and go as far down as you can safely. What's great about this stretch is the stretchy band will stretch to allow your shoulder joints to go through a safe, full range of motion. Don't force any of the movements over and back. Only take your shoulders through the range of motion they can safely go. This stretch is more about movement than it is about trying to increase your flexibility. If you are finding your shoulders are starting to relax, you can move your hands a little bit closer on the stretchy band for a little bit more of a stretch. Complete anywhere from 3 to 10 rotations for one set. Seated shoulder shrugs. This is a gentle, relaxing movement designed to loosen up tight muscles of the neck and the upper back. Sit comfortably in your chair and complete 5 repetitions rolling the shoulders backward and 5 repetitions rolling the shoulders forward. As you elevate your shoulders, think of trying to touch your ears with your shoulders. Arm across the chest. Another gentle stretch to the back of the shoulder and the middle back. Gently place one hand behind the elbow joint and slowly apply pressure to gently stretch the arm across the chest. Hold for 5 to 7 seconds and then repeat on the other side. If you want, repeat 2 to 3 times per side. Door jam stretch. Stand with your hands at shoulder height. This stretch has 2 variations. The first is to keep your elbows low. Start with a staggered stance. As you lean into the door jam, keep your posture tight and tall. Gently move your sternum toward the open space until you feel a gentle stretch across your chest and shoulders. The second position is the same as the first, except you rotate your shoulder joint until your elbows are at the same height as your hands. Gently move into the stretch with your posture again tight and tall. Hold each stretch for 8 to 10 seconds. Repeat 2 to 3 times per stretch if you choose. The neck. This stretch has 3 parts. There's rotations, there is side to side, and there is front to back. All of these should be completed without any type of pain. If you have pain with these movements, you may want to go and check with your physician to see if everything is okay. You also want to complete these movements slowly, no need to rush. With the rotations, 2 to 3 revolutions per direction is fine. Gently move your head through whatever range of motion your body offers. Don't try and force any of the neck stretches. The side to side stretch will stretch the neck and also into the upper back, called the trapezius. That's the muscles between your ears and your shoulders. Don't force this movement. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed, and take the ear towards the shoulder and not the shoulder towards the ear. Complete this 3 to 4 times each direction. And finally, the front to back stretch again should be done gently without pain. Gently take your chin towards your sternum ever so gently, and then tilt your head backwards towards your upper back. Again, make sure the shoulders are down and relaxed. 3 to 4 times each way should be sufficient. Low back stretch. This is a great stretch to relax the lower back. Stand with your feet about hip width. Place your fingers along your ribs as shown in the video. While keeping your knees slightly bent, gently relax backwards into your hands. Your hips will push forward slightly. Once in this position, take 2 to 3 easy, slow breaths and then return to the upright position. If you have balance issues, you may not want to do this exercise, or skip it for now and come back and try later. Complete this exercise 2 to 3 times. Sitting in the chair back stretch. While sitting in your chair, make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground. Gently lean forward into your thighs and relax into the stretch for 2 to 3 easy breaths. Then return to the upright position. Make sure you don't hold your breath while doing this exercise. Complete this exercise 1 to 2 times. Sitting side rotation stretch. Sit comfortably in your chair. Place your left hand on the outside of the right knee. Place the right hand on your backside. Use the muscles of the spine to gently rotate. Only move through the range of motion your body will allow. Do not hold your breath. Think of your spine as getting taller while doing this gentle stretch. Hold each position for 2 controlled breaths and then repeat to the other side. Complete 1 to 2 times per side. Chair hamstring stretch with rounded back. The next 2 stretches are focused on the hamstrings, the muscles on the back of the upper thigh. Tight hamstrings can lead to a tight lower back. Sit comfortably in your chair. Extend one leg out so it's relatively straight. Have the other knee bent with the foot securely on the floor. Gently lean forward and round your spine. Bend at the waist far enough until you feel a slight stretch in the back of your upper thigh. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds while breathing normally. A second way to complete this stretch is basically the same way, except this time, as demonstrated in the video, you're going to hinge at the waist while keeping your back completely straight. You can't bend over as far as the first way, and this puts the stretch a little higher up on the hamstring muscle. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and then repeat on the other leg. Standing lunge stretch. This is a good stretch for the thighs and hips. Stand while holding onto a table or other stable surface. As the video demonstrates, take a rather large step to the front. As you descend, make sure to go slow into this stretch. Your upper body should stay relatively upright. Your front knee should be directly in line with your foot. This stretch stretches the inside of the front portion of the rear leg, the hips, and the gluteals on the front leg. Slowly descend into the stretch and hold for 10 to 15 seconds, if you can. Safely return to the upright stance and repeat on the other side. Complete this stretch 1 or 2 times per leg. Part 2. Resistance exercises. All of these exercises are designed to allow your muscles some relaxing activity. This program is not designed as a pure strength training program. Stretchy bands are designed to be used with the exercises shown in the video. If you are going to use a stretchy band program as a light exercise/activity program, it would be best if you went through the exercises in the order listed in the video. However, if you are interested in using 1 or 2 exercises at different times of the day, the order you choose the exercises does not matter. All exercises can be completed using 1 to 2 sets and 10 to 15 repetitions per exercise. A couple things to remember. The wider you place your feet, or the more times you roll your hands up using the stretchy bands, the greater the resistance the band will provide. Stretchy bands are not designed for maximal exertion, but are designed to be used with rather easy resistance exercises and be used through full range of motion. Exercise 1, standing chest press. This exercise can be done standing as shown in the video, or it can be done sitting. Wrap each hand around the stretchy band and then get the band across your back and work the band up underneath the shoulders around the armpits. The start position is with the hands by the chest with the elbows down in a relaxed position. Gently push your arms until they are fully extended and then safely return to the start position. All these exercises described in the video can be done for 1 to 2 sets for 10 to 15 repetitions. Mid-back row. Sit in a comfortable chair and place the stretchy band over one foot. Lift the leg to about hip height. With your hands wrapped around the end of each band, this is the start-finish position. Keep your elbows relaxed and down. Pull your hands to the side of your rib cage just below the armpits and then slowly return to the start position. Squats. Wrap the bands around your hands once. Step on the stretchy band about hip width apart, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Bend your elbows and rotate your arms up until the stretchy bands are behind your shoulders while standing up. While keeping your head and neck in a natural alignment, the first movement is to push your backside back a little bit and then keep the weight on the heels as your tailbone descends. Keep both knees aligned over the feet. Squat down as far as you can comfortably and then stand back up straight. Keep your tummy tight as you squat up and down. And make sure you don't hold your breath, but breathe as naturally as you can. Upright row. Stand with 1 or 2 feet on the stretchy band. Depending upon the length of the stretchy band and how tall you are, you may need to wrap the ends of the stretchy band around your hands a few times. You want to stand tall, and then you want to lift your elbows above the height of your shoulders as long as there is no pain. Lift the elbows directly to the ceiling, and you like to keep your elbows higher than the wrists at all times. This exercises the shoulders and the upper back. You can complete this motion with both arms, or if you choose, you can complete this exercise one arm at a time, or you can complete this exercise with an alternating upright row. Leg press. While sitting in a chair, lift one foot off the ground and place a stretchy band over the arc of your foot around your shoe. Lift your foot off the ground and then wrap the stretchy band around your hands as you need to. Press the leg or the foot out to full knee extension and then return to the bent knee position. Once you have completed the number of reps you have chosen for this leg, move the stretchy band to the other side and complete the same number of repetitions. Shoulder press. Step on the stretchy band with 2 feet. If you would like less resistance, step on the band with 1 foot and place the other foot in front of the foot that's on the band. You can certainly complete this exercise one arm at a time if you choose, or you can complete this exercise both arms at the same time, or you can complete this exercise with an alternating press. Cross chop. This is a fun exercise that will activate the core muscles of the body. Grasp the stretchy band so the outside hand is by the hip and the palm is facing toward the body. Grasp the band with the other hand slightly above the outside hand with the palm facing away from the body. Let me say that again. Grasp the stretchy band so the outside hand is by the hip and the palm is facing toward the body. Grasp the band with the other hand slightly above the outside hand with the palm facing away from the body. With a smooth motion, lift and raise both hands across the body as demonstrated in the video. Once you move through a comfortable range of motion, return smoothly to the starting position. Arm raise. This is a great exercise to work the shoulders, upper back, and what is commonly referred to as the posterior chain, which is all the muscles on the back half of the upper body. This time, place 1 foot on the band and leave the other foot behind. Keep your elbows almost straight as you lift both arms up and over the head. Lift the arms at about a 45-degree angle away from the body. Standing calf raise. Stand with both feet on the stretchy band, with your feet a little bit narrower than your hips. Wrap the stretchy band around your wrists as many times as needed. Stand tall and then slowly go up and down on both toes to exercise the calf muscles. Return slowly until your heels touch the ground. Arm curl. Stand with 1 or 2 feet on the stretchy band. Wrap the stretchy band around your wrists, depending upon how much tension you need. You want to keep both elbows touching your ribs while you bend at the elbow only. You will bring both hands towards the shoulders. Return to full elbow extension slowly and then repeat for the desired repetitions. This exercise can be completed one arm at a time, both arms at a time, or in an alternating arm curl if desired. Standing tricep extension. Stand on the stretchy band with one foot and place the other foot in front. Grasp the end of the stretchy band with one hand and rotate the arm and shoulder until the hand is behind the shoulder. From this position, you want to make sure your elbow is pointed to the ceiling, and then the movement is to take your hand and move it towards the ceiling until your elbow has reached full extension. Return to the starting position and then repeat. The goal is to keep the elbow pointed at the ceiling while completing the repetitions. Again, this exercise can be completed one arm at a time, it can be completed two arms at a time, or can be completed in an alternating tricep extension movement. Tricep kickbacks. You can complete this exercise one arm at a time or both arms at the same time. Step on the stretchy band with one foot and bend over at the waist until your upper body is approximately parallel with the floor. Grasp the end of the stretchy band and lift the elbow so it's higher than the rib cage as pictured in the video. At this point, all you want to do is extend the lower arm until your arm is fully extended and then return to the starting position. Rotator cuff exercise. This is an important exercise for overall shoulder integrity. Stand tall with elbows bent at 90 degrees with your palms facing up. Grasp the stretchy band, then while keeping your elbows touching the rib cage, rotate the hands away from the body as far as possible and then return to the starting position. This exercise should be completed in a slow, deliberate fashion for best results. You might need to complete this exercise one arm at a time for better concentration on the rotator cuff muscles and the tendons. The last section we're going to look at is the wrist. First, we're going to look at some anatomy, and then we're going to look at some stretching exercises. As can be seen by this graphic, the wrist is a very complex and very busy joint. There are 5 tendons and their sheaths that the tendons slide in on either side of the wrist. One group does the extension of the wrist and the fingers, and the other side does the flexion of the wrist and the fingers. There is also 3 nerves running through this wrist, along with the necessary arteries and veins. Plus, there is a tendinous sheath that covers the tunnel. We need to take care of this area so our hands and wrists can function normally on a day-to-day basis. These exercises are specifically designed to provide some relaxation, some stretching, and they will help with blood flow. Palm push away. Place your palms together with fingers pointing up. Push one hand over gently to get a stretch at the wrist and the fingers. Don't force the hand over. Just go to the full range of motion for each wrist. Complete 3 to 5 gentle pushovers per hand. Finger curl. Extend both arms out in front and then extend both wrists, meaning fingers pointing up. Start with the little fingers and try to curl each finger one at a time until you make a fist. Then flex at the wrist so the knuckles are pointing towards the ground. Hold this stretch for 3 to 5 seconds and then repeat 2 or 3 times. Rotator, palms down. Stand with your arms hanging down at your sides and your hands relaxed. Then, while keeping your arms relaxed, rotate the thumbs away from the body and extend the wrists as far as you can comfortably. Hold for 3 to 4 seconds and then repeat this exercise 2 to 3 times. Finger spread. Start with your arms extended out in front of you. Flex your wrist and have all fingers and thumbs touching each other. Then in a gentle motion, spread all fingers and thumbs apart as far as they will go while keeping the wrist in the flex position. Hold this for 3 to 4 seconds and then repeat 3 to 5 times. Thumb stretch. Extend one arm out as if you're shaking hands. Then gently grab one thumb and very easily pull back into a stretch. Hold for 3 to 4 seconds and then repeat 2 to 3 times per side.